everybody, welcome back to another great episode of Live on Purpose. That's right, it is season 3, and we just want to say thank you so much for your support, your likes, your shares, and of course your comments on our videos. Well, today we have something very special. Shameeka Craig is going to give you a little bit of funky and a little bit of S. I'll tell you what that's about in just a second. But guess what? Make sure you share, make sure you tell a friend right here each and every Saturday on YouTube. You can catch us on Purpose Speaks. All right, get ready, get your glass of wine. Let's sit back and relax. Let's get it. Welcome back to the livest show on YouTube. Tell everybody to tune in to Live on Purpose. Check out my t-shirt. It says Live on Purpose. I'm your girl Purpose, and we're back with another wonderful episode. And guess what? We have a special guest with us tonight, and it is Shameeka Craig. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, we're going to sit back and have some fun and get to talking about everything. But let's start with why the violin?
Oh my goodness. You want me to go back to that day?
Go back where you need to get it back to. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I never chose the violin. It chose me. The way that I remember is in 3rd grade, I was basically ahead of my class. I remember walking into the classroom and I remember seeing a fraction equation on the board, and I had already figured out how to solve it before the teacher had even began the lesson.
Wow.
So I guess between the school and my mother, they decided to give me something else to do with my time.
Okay.
And they basically gave the violin to me, and I didn't want to play it. I wanted to play the flute. I thought that all the pretty girls played the flute. And
I think that stigma is correct. Yes.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, I must be ugly. I gotta play this violin. I don't know anything about it. But when it came time to audition for Cleveland School of the Arts, my mother told me, you're going to play the violin. And I wanted to do singing. I wanted to dance. And she said, everybody is singing and dancing.
Okay,
so
that's right.
She made me stick to it, and that's pretty much where it began and why I'm here today.
Okay, well tell me a little bit about education for you. Do you feel like you were bored? Were they not catering to your intelligence level and that's why you needed something else?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was asked to skip grades. I did not want to do that. I wanted to graduate with my friends.
Right.
But yeah, there was a little bit of boredom because I finished all my schoolwork before I got home. So yeah, they said we had to find something else to do with her time.
Right.
So that's where this came in.
So, but you also had an artistic level of intelligence for you to be able to just pick it up and it choose you, basically. So tell me about that. Did you start off like, I don't want it? Were you resistant to it, or was it love at first sight?
Oh, no. I don't think I actually started liking until about high school.
Okay.
Like maybe 10th grade.
Okay.
And when I went to college, it obviously was for music. And that's when I started dibbling and dabbling into the hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to grow to like it. My mother would not let me quit. So it was kind of, either you like it and you're going to, pursue it, or you're not going to like it, but you're still going to pursue it because everyone else is the same.
Okay.
And she wanted me to be different, and I appreciate that.
So what college did you attend?
I went to Bowling Green.
Okay. So that's not a musical college, but do they have
They have a music program.
Okay.
I've heard that their education department is really good. So when I first started, I was a music education major.
Okay.
But then I switched to performance because I decided that I like performing, being on stage more than actually teaching.
Okay.
So I mean, since I had both the background of teaching and performing, I kind of did both when I graduated. But mainly my focus is performing.
Okay. Now, who are some of your favorite artists, whether they be from back in the day or currently?
Well, the very first violinist that I heard doing hip hop was Mary Ben Ari. That's the one on the Twista track, Overnight Celebrity.
Yes. Okay, I think we all are familiar with that one. Okay.
Yeah, Regina Carter is a jazz violinist.
Okay.
And then Josh Vietti, he's another hip hop violinist. I forget, I can't think of where he's from right now, but he plays hip hop as well.
Okay. So you're into the hip hop piece of it. What do you feel that genre is going to bring for your career?
That's a great question. Well, I was classically trained, but you have to kind of go with the trend. And right now, what's trending is hip hop music. So, you know, I think it's different. There aren't a lot of hip hop violinists, but we're around, and like I said, that's what's trending right now. So I'm kind of dabbing in that a little bit. I still do stick to my classical roots. You know, I'm playing orchestras here and there, and even with the hip hop, I try to fuse the classical with the hip hop as well.
Okay. Okay. So how can people see you? How can people come to your shows or any of that?
Well, I do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
It's simply Shameeka. Well, not simply, it's Shameeka.
Okay.
It's spelled with 2 E's, ShameeKA. And I update that with shows that I do around town.
Okay.
I do have a SoundCloud. I have not been as active lately, but I do plan on getting into that for 2016. And the SoundCloud again is Shameeka. So it's pretty much a one name, stage name.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of which, your violin is right here, and I think it's very beautiful. Did you have it custom designed for you?
No, I bought it like this.
Okay.
And actually, what people don't know is the S stands for Stag. That's the company that manufactured it.
Okay.
But, you know, I thought it was appropriate
works.
because, yeah, my name begins with S. So
Right.
that's why I got it.
Right. Okay. It's very, and the color, I love it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice. So when you start playing the violin, what happens? Because I know most musicians have a moment where they kind of become one with their instrument. So talk about how you react when you start to play your instrument.
Oh my goodness. I get lost in the music. The feeling is really indescribable. I mean, in general, when you listen to any artist, and you're just so in tune with the music and what it's about, and the reason I like playing the violin is that there doesn't have to be any words to express what you're feeling. You know, you can have all types of moods. You can be happy, upset, sad, you know, sorrow. You can feel all of that, you know, just by the way that you play. So it's indescribable how I feel, but it definitely shows on my face.
Okay. Well, we're going to see that in just a moment. But one more question for you. Now, the violin, is that considered a lead instrument, like in a band or an orchestra situation, where you are actually playing that melody or that, what would be the lyrics if there wasn't a singer?
Yes, typically in an orchestra you have the first violin, second violins, violas, and cellos. And the first violin usually plays the melody, and second violin and viola plays the harmony, and cello and bass play, you know, like the rhythmic sections of a piece. But yes, the violin is considered the lead in an orchestra.
So do you get a chance to kind of go off into your own place, or do you normally stick to how the music is written?
Oh, you have to stick to how it's written.
Okay. I'm like, well, as lead, you know, as a singer, they put riffs and runs here and there. I'm just wondering if you're able to do that.
Yeah,
as well.
no, not in an orchestra.
Okay.
Follow the music and follow the conductor.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, you're going to get a treat because we are going to listen to Shameeka become one with her instrument in just a second. Stay tuned and make sure you're sharing and liking right here on YouTube, Purpose Speaks. we're back, and like I told you, we have a special treat. Shameeka Craig is going to play for you, accompanied by Luxury.
I can see it bringing you hell, being a woman so kind, or raising a child that can make you feel blind. Gifted little ones just trying to find their place up in time. We all share our souls, why don't you share yours with mine? But this the life of wonders, ain't bringing no friends, huh? Yeah. I can see the story ending before it began. See, mama, I tell you everything. Might shed a couple lies to stop the pain and cries, but the other day I got a message from who? Telling me things, saying some things about you know who. But if the shoe fits, does it give us rights to steal it, huh? Yeah. We all trying to heal our children. I do this here for mama. Time to take away the pain. I do this here for mama. Hope the Lord don't call your name. I do this here for mama. Hope the Lord don't call your name, even though I brought you drama. Time to take away the pain. You say they gon' try to sample my sound, but I could only sing the vocals. To be the best, I gotta stay focused. You better stop before you catch the cancer. But this motion got me putting my lips to the filter. I love it like this. When it's no Instagram picture, acting like it's gon' heal me, but wondering when it's gon' kill me. Put me in the box, they came in luxury, meant for 100. Yup, that been my favorite. Ain't that kinda like slavery? They pick it up, we put it down, we flame it up, we pass it round. Look at our life go up and down. Yeah, giving out bucks to these fucking clowns. Yeah, but with every step of fresh shit, I feel the life of tree. Maybe the fountain of youth. No bless, man. There's God hands on your tattoos. There's God hands on your tattoos. Lately I stumbled upon life as a gift. I can cherish it greatly, or you can lose your sense quick. I guess I do this here for mama. Time to take away the pain. I do this here for mama. Hope the Lord don't call your name. I do this here for mama.
So much for tuning in. And in the background you can hear right here Shameeka Craig going in on her S violin. I love it. It's awesome. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. That was Luxury with the rhymes. You're going to see more of him real soon on Live on Purpose. Tune in each and every Saturday. And remember, we all have a gift inside. It's about what you do with your gift. It's about how passionate you are about making these coins and making lives matter. I'll see you guys back real soon next Saturday right here on Live on Purpose.